So starting the test drive in this Traverse High Country, this one is a front wheel drive model, so we don't have the all-wheel drive capability in this one in particular. I drove the all-wheel drive model of the RS recently, and I did like how that got up, just in terms of having a more equal feel when pulling and not necessarily getting everything pulled from the front. But if you don't need all-wheel drive for your weather conditions, it's really not a big deal. Now I'm gonna put it into the sport mode and we're gonna see how this gets up. Not gonna floor it because it doesn't have that many miles on it, but I'm gonna give it a little pull. Here we go. So pretty quick on its feet. Again, I wasn't giving it that much by any means, but y'all let me know in the comments what you think. If the 2.5 is better than the outgoing V6, because I think it is. Now with adaptive cruise activated, I can turn on the super cruise and I'll have that green indicator letting me know that super cruise is active. And we get lane centering, the adaptive cruise. And even on these 20-inch wheels, pretty good ride. Now it does get scary when I go past a truck like that, that's wider, not necessarily in the middle of the lines, and the super cruise kind of is like, oh, let me just make sure I don't hit this truck here, but does a very good job at keeping the distance even on the sides. But again, ride quality stellar. Sound acoustics in here pretty good. Road noise, I can hear the tires a little bit, but only because I'm listening for them. Not really a big deal. But what's great is on this vehicle, you're getting 20 miles per gallon city, 27 highway. Which is pretty impressive for an SUV like this. Now, in terms of what you get for the money, I do think this is a pretty, it's a pretty good deal. And honestly, now that I'm in it, it's interesting that the RS that I tested was about the same amount of money as this. Now that one did have all-wheel drive, heated cooled seats and everything, but with this one being in the high country, having the nicest interior you can get, everything loaded out, I'm surprised it's around the same price as the RS that I drove. Me personally, I like the RS for the design on the outside, just getting that blacked out grille, having the 20-inch black wheels, and then the black and red interior. It's just fantastic. But with the high country, love having this two-tone gray and black interior. And then on top of that, just having the panoramic roof added. But it's really based on preference. If you want something that is a bit more upscale, get the high country. If you want something that just looks bad, go with the RS, because that thing turns heads like crazy. Because it doesn't look stock. It looks like somebody put some mods on the RS. They did such a great job designing that on the outside. I want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Traverse today. I'll leave a link below in the description. They do offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on the majority of their new vehicles that are not electric. So this one does get a powertrain warranty for however long you own the vehicle. Covers the engine, transmission, drive axles. But if you're looking to find the best price on a vehicle closer to your area, click on that second link down below. Takes a minute to fill out that info. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be looking for. But final thoughts, I mean, the Traverse, they knocked it out of the park when they redid this in 24. It is a phenomenal SUV in terms of getting that beefier powertrain, getting the exterior, that design is just killer. Best looking SUV on the market, I think. And then just the inside, having all the new technology, the Google Assistant system, and just the creature comforts that you want on a top-end trim with the panoramic roof option, and then having the heated, cooled seats. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Chevy Traverse High Country.